We're ready to continue with Richard Boehme's testimony by video.
Okay. So earlier you testified that you believe there's only one way this crash could have happened, which is that Miss Paltrow hit Terry Sanderson from behind. If another expert like Irving Sheriff says otherwise, how would you think of that opinion if that was the case?
Well, I would disagree with it, and I would like to know what the basis of his opinion was.
I'm just going to read you what his report says. This Dr. Huch.
It's Dr. Hirsch, actually.
Hirsch,
just to
okay.
help you. Yeah.
Dr. Hirsch, he says on page 3, the persisting neurological symptoms Mr. Sanderson reports since the February 2016 ski accident are likely attributable to pre-existing health conditions. How would you respond to that?
I would disagree with that. I mean, even though he does have a history of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, I do not feel that he had those symptoms beforehand and they became prevalent after the closed head injury. Keep in mind, he was a high-functioning individual before this. He's a retired optometrist, so with a rather high IQ. So he's able to function pretty well, but certain things that he enjoyed doing before the accident, he can't do afterwards. And this can impact him. Now, how significantly it does, I defer to his before and after witnesses and to his treaters, but certainly there was a change. He had a mild traumatic brain injury day one. The question becomes, is it permanent or not? Only time will tell, you see.
Right.
And then
yes.
The medical records provide that timeline.
Right, and so you point to the medical records and then testimony from family members or friends that knew him before and after as the evidence supporting this post-concussive syndrome or persisting symptoms opinion that you have. Is that right?
And Mr. Sanderson, because I saw him.
Oh, correct. And your evaluation of him.
So that answer is yes.
It's your understanding that Mr. Sanderson initially thought he had caused the accident. Is that correct?
Something like that. Yeah. I think that I read somewhere around there that he thought that he may have caused the accident. Now, I don't know how, but certainly that's what he was saying. But then again, in a state of confusion or disorientation, who knows what someone is going to say. But I did note that.
Were you aware of Mr. Sanderson's vision problems when you formulated your opinions in this case?
Yes, I do believe he had some vision problems. And once again, being hit from behind, obviously the vision is, you don't have vision at the back of your head. But suffice it to say, like when I was going through the different scenarios, I determined that he was struck from behind. So his visual acuity would not come into play in that analysis.